picture up again?
Absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Maldonado. We have, I'll start with just a brief overview of what we've done over the last few years, but the last curriculum adoption was in 2007 for the English Language Arts curriculum for elementary education. 2007. We just adopted at the end of 2 years ago, and last year was our first year of implementation. When I say that, I don't say that lightly. It required a significant group of individuals that when we walked around the room and asked how many years of experience there were in that committee, it was a total of 500 years collectively. So a collective group of teachers, educators, and it was also school psychologists and other members key to this process. They selected this curriculum. It wasn't one person, it wasn't the district, it was the teachers who were going to utilize this curriculum. And it included all elementary schools were represented, all 9, as well as every grade level was represented in that group. So that alone tells you who selected this curriculum. When you are part of that decision making, it is in some ways easier to move forward in the implementation. That was our first step. The second step is professional learning. We need to know what curriculum we're using. And it's professional learning of the curriculum, but also helping teachers with other supports so that they are able to change some strategies or ways of doing things that we've done in the past. And as Dr. Maldonado mentioned, we used to teach a certain way, and we need to start changing with the changes that are happening in our world. And as you can see here, these are just some examples of what we've been doing. I shared with you we had some professional learning. It happens from the administrators. I need to be well-versed and trained on how to do this. Not at the same level or with the specifics that a teacher would, but I also need to have knowledge. Our teachers need to be trained as principals, assistant principals, as well as our support staff who will be in the classroom, so we can all understand what we are supporting our students with and what the needs are. And on the right-hand side, you can see some of the classrooms. This is what our classroom looks like. As Dr. Maldonado mentioned, we have kinder. Every grade level, K through 6, is utilizing a strategy. Socratic seminars is part of the curriculum, which is a knowledge-based curriculum that utilizes science, art, social studies within the curriculum. So students are discussing topics such as Unit 1 right now. Our students in 4th grade are learning about the heart, the physical heart, the literal heart, and they're learning about the science of the heart, but also what makes a good heart. Having those social emotional attributes that makes a person know how to manage their emotions, how to deal with stress, how to deal with difficult situations. That is just what the students are doing. And when you see students sitting around, they have already read, looked through books on their own with a partner, with a small group, and had discussions before they get into that Socratic seminar. And when they get into that Socratic seminar, they're listening, they're speaking. They're also, you'll see kindergartners is the best part of my job, where I get to go in the classroom and see students share, Mr. Shetler, I know that you mentioned this. I would like to add, and I don't agree with the comment you made, but I have a point that I can cite in the text on page number 5, and students are turning their pages. And that's what we want to develop for our students. Strong readers, writers, students who can listen and speak and are great communicators. That's what we need in the workforce. That's what you would need in anyone, in any job, would want someone who can be a great reader, a great writer, and also a great communicator. Those are just some of the things we're doing in elementary school.
So I am